Hey YouTube, it's KB Baby here, and today I wanted to talk about an issue that I find deeply concerning in our society today. And in spite of recent events, I think it's time that we had a serious conversation about everything. I'm, of course, talking about Twitch TV. Why would I be talking about anything else in these trying times at the beginning of 2021? Jokes aside, I know that this might seem excessive. I made a video yesterday talking about Twitch, Caleb. Why would you make another video? Are you milking this dry? Well, kind of. But also, I feel like it's very necessary to understand a position I have regarding a very big social media website and the type of culture that it has brewed on that website, and that is Twitch.com. I really hate a lot of the live streaming culture that has especially come up in the last several years. I don't want to say it started in 2016 because I feel like a lot of bad things have started in 2016, in my opinion. But I feel like it really did. 2016 was a very funny year, I feel like, and it was kind of like the beginning of the end of the internet, I feel, if that makes any sense. I mean, it probably doesn't to some people, but I feel like ever since 2016, after a certain somebody got elected, every, big dude in, social media politics and that stuff have been trying their best to, censor the fuck out of the internet. And maybe that's just me, but I like to think I have some basis for my beliefs. And one of the companies that have succumbed hardest to this has got to be Twitch, right? And I know it's not a real controversial opinion, to say that Twitch is a god-awful website. In fact, yesterday's video alone, is proof enough for that, I'd say. But I want to, have, just all the cards on the table, full clarity, so there's no confusion as to my thoughts about it, because I think it's, in terms of, content creation, I don't consider Twitch and YouTube, social media platforms, but I consider them content creation, which I think is the most apt or whatever. So in terms of content creation, I think it's probably the worst. You could probably find people on Twitter or Instagram, of all places, maybe even Facebook, that are making significantly better content than Twitch streamers. And I feel like I should go over the parts of the culture that I really fucking hate and despise. So without further ado, I'm gonna try and break this down as concisely as I can and go over it point by point, okay? Okay. So something that I feel like people don't talk about so much when it comes to Twitch is the kind of culture and, personality behind it all. Because I feel like that is just as bad as the platform itself. The people that stream on Twitch are some of the most insufferable pieces of shit I think I've seen, especially on the internet. With YouTube drama, it seems like, sure, you'll get your asshole, archetypes, your Jake Pauls, and Logan Paul to an extent, too, I guess. But you will not get, on YouTube, extreme psychopaths, I feel, that Twitch can create and produce. And I feel part of the reason why this happens is, and when I say psychopaths and all of that stuff, what I'm referring to particularly is these streaming house groups, right? When I think of that, I think of fucking, Pokimane, who is a chick on, if you didn't know, is a chick that's, kind of crazy, a power-hungry sociopath, does anything for her career. Excuse me, again, always with these fucking videos, if you're a reoccurrent viewer, you know what I'm talking about, but, yeah, Pokimane and shit, she's just fucking weird, and I know that seems like a side tangent on a rant about Twitch, but trust me when I say it, there is a basis to it, okay? These cults of personalities in streamer culture are so fucking bizarre to me, because you get these people that are very similar. When Call Me Carson blew up, and we won't talk about his drama, obviously, I have videos on that in case you're wondering. Haha, small plug, right? When Call Me Carson was blowing up, you saw this fucking surge of people that had such similar, like, humor and personality to him, and it's like, it polluted the market for that type of content creator, you know? Like, Call Me Carson, to be fair, like, did it the best, I'd say. Like, I don't want to, you know, be too insulting, but it's band geek humor, right? At the end of the day, it is humor that the weird, probably autistic band kids like, right? I'm probably gonna get shit for that one, but you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm only saying that because I know fucking band kids at school, you know, and even then they probably agree with me, right? So, not even on Twitch, I feel like Twitch is such a bad platform that it like goes over to other platforms. Like, the bad things that happen on Twitch are so bad that it will end up affecting YouTube, and I feel like shit that happens on YouTube doesn't really have too much of an effect on Twitch. I don't remember off the top of my head like a policy decision that YouTube made that Twitch immediately followed suit on, but that could just be me. But one of my main things that I feel Twitch has contributed to in terms of culture and streamers there is this fucking obsessive need to be political. Like, completely mindless need to be political, mind you. And I won't make this video about politics in case you're about ready to click off, because I'm talked too much politics in this last week for my own liking, okay? So, I look at, let me pull up the tweet right now. Like, this utterly insane tweet that is, I mean, it's not really insane. It's more so, like, that reminds me of something else I'll talk about later, but this tweet by NoahJ456 is an epitome of what I call, gotta talk about it syndrome, which is this stupid fucking fallacy that Twitch streamers and online influencers have. It's not just Twitch streamers, but I feel like with Twitch streamers, it's a lot more prevalent, okay? And this is just my personal experience. That could be completely off base, right? In which case, you know, I'm wrong. But in my experience, this has been more true than with YouTubers. And it's like with Noah J's tweet, I'm showing it on screen right now, hopefully. It's like, I've been on this to losing any fans over politics. And you know what? I agree. You know, you should not lose fans over politics. However, like, your political beliefs, if you're like, hey, I have these opinions, X, Y, and Z, I think it's bullshit for you to lose your fans. However, saying completely fuck the other side, implying that they're white supremacists and racists and domestic terrorists, and that they are, like, an embarrassment to America, is some of the most out there fucking shit I've seen, dude. It is, and what I was saying, my eureka moment I had, like, a minute ago, they're becoming the Hollywood elite. Like, these YouTubers and Twitch streamers, they're like, I don't want to be like those Jimmy Kimmels and stuff like that. You know, those people that have all these brand safe opinions and stuff like that. They're like coattails. Like, they're turning, you know, they're becoming the thing they hated, you know? That's kind of my take on that, right? And that's just me. And I feel like I also had a tweet from, like, a VTuber in there, which is also a Twitch streamer and stuff like that. And if I find it, I'll throw it up. I've been saving a lot of screenshots of tweets from this past couple days, because some people are deleting some tweets about, you know, regards to the politics, right? You know what I mean. So, I feel like that's another thing, actually, is this incessant need for Twitch streamers to play the same fucking game forever and constantly. Like, you saw this especially with Among Us, dude. Like, you know, Among Us isn't a bad game in my opinion, but it is probably one of the most overplayed games, and part of that contribution definitely comes down to Twitch streamers and YouTubers and these people that make content on it that don't really add anything creative to the table. These people, I would say, actively ruin video games, actually. Like, these are the people that only played Fortnite. Like, remember, I don't remember what specific video it was, but I was like, these are the people whose personalities are literally and exactly whatever is brand safe at the moment, right? Or whatever is current relevant game. And I feel like you see that, like, I just saw in my subscription feed today, which is part of the reason I'm making this video, just like, oh my god, like 3 like back-to-back rush streams of this stream server, and like, dude, I'll be honest, I think it's stupid, right? I think these people not only have no personality, like, they basically get by off of being good at video games, which is not something I find entertaining. Like, I don't think I'm too good at video games. I don't think the footage I get in my background of my videos is too bad, but I would never, like, come out and say, I'm, like, good at video games. Like, that's not obviously why you're here. You're here to hear me talk about stupid shit on the internet and/or stupid politics, and you're here to laugh and probably have a good time, if I had to imagine, right? And I assume that's probably, I can say with safety, what most people expect from this channel, right? And why I'm under no obligation to, well, no, let me rephrase that. I have no right to, like, deny people of that because I want to, you know, fucking just stream whatever the most popular game is. Like, in this video in particular, I'm playing Devil May Cry 5. That game came out in 2018. Was it 2019? No, it was 2018, definitely. I don't remember. I think it was actually 2019. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like, but it's fun background footage, as you can see, right? It's like, you're probably thinking to yourself, if you've been paying attention, like, holy shit, how is he doing these cool moves every now and then? Not right here. I don't know when you'll see this clip. I'm probably doing something not cool right now, but whatever, right? So I guess my point with that is Twitch streamers really don't know how to produce content, I'd say, and streamers as a whole. They really are often insistent on being good at video games, and when you have games like Among Us that aren't very skill-based games, and they're games specifically designed to have fun, you get very, very, like, obvious examples on how fucking stupid the culture is, and how it's always, like, a race to outperform one another when it comes to, you know, Twitch streams and stuff like that. And I think that's probably one of my bigger problems, because, well, truth be told, I can deal with, like, stupid cults of personalities on Twitch, like your Pokemains, your Hassan's. You know, if you don't know who Hassan is, he's a guy that literally said America deserved 9/11 and tried to walk that back. Yeah, Twitch isn't got the most nicest of people on that platform, which is funny because they will decide to deplatform people. Oh, here's an actual criticism: they'll deplatform people off of actual freedom of speech, but when people literally say things like America deserved 9/11, or they're literal pedophiles, or have actually broken the law, Twitch will become literally a fucking sloth in the jungle and just, like, mosey on, like, taking their time, milking them for all the bit revenue they get and all the ad revenue they get, and then they're like, ban, and then it's like, dude, come the fuck on. Actual people that want to produce content on your platform are being hurt by this, right? So that's I think a strong criticism of the culture as a whole. There is a couple other things I feel like I should mention. Tier 3 subs and stan culture, I don't know if it started on Twitch. I feel like with Tier 3 subs, it definitely contributed heavily to stan culture. And on Monday, you know, I had that video of me talking about why I don't like stan culture. Excuse me, fucking A. As a prelude to a video I was gonna release on Friday about a dream rant. Fun fact, I'm gonna be just putting that back like a week or so because obviously with events that have happened, I feel like I've been blindsided and I don't have enough time to adequately research and write that video and edit that video, and it's a whole fucking mess, right? So if any of you were excited for that, like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But yeah, Tier 3 subs and stuff, that has definitely contributed to the online problem that is stan culture and stuff like that, undoubtedly. Parasocial relationships, I feel like, exist heavily on Twitch because of that, with the e-thoughts and stuff like that. And I have no problem with sex work, but at the same time, it's like, come on, it's not very respectable work. You're not... I don't consider sex work respectable work, but I will say I respect it a hell of a lot more than journalism. So, take of that what you will. So more points about Twitch. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll jump back in when I think of something. Oh, another problem I have just thought of is most Twitch streamers don't even have a sense of, like, self-survivability, or whatever you would call it. There's a term for it, like, it's not survival instinct, it's some shit, right? I can't think of it off the top of my head, like, self-preservation, that's it! You can't, no, these Twitch streamers don't have that, because they will absolutely get cucked for censorship. They love censorship. It is sad how much they love censorship. Like, I don't know how you can have a platform on the internet that requires freedom of speech to function while simultaneously bending over every single time Daddy Twitch wants to rape you. I don't get it. It's so fucking frustrating. Another reason I don't like Twitch is also the recent copyright fucking shit. Like, if you play copyright music, even if you have it on a deleted stream, if it's in Twitch's database, at the moment you can still get copyright struck, and if the legislation that makes it so getting copyright struck can be a felony or some shit, that's gonna be really bad. I feel like I don't need to explain why, because they would literally be striking content that does not exist anymore. Ugh, yeah. It's so fucking... It's so bad, right? And I wanted this video to be a little shorter, but I'll try and keep it subs 20 minutes, right? It's just so weird, Twitch, in my opinion. It's like... With YouTube, I feel like one of the biggest separations between YouTube and Twitch is... With YouTube, you actually get... maybe cult is the wrong word, like... groups of people that are really dedicated, like, you know, the commentary community. Like, you get very different types of people and stuff. But with Twitch, it all has become this, like, I guess diluted is the word for it. Like, mess, you know, like, the liquids and the mixtures and the materials mixed together, and they form this weird, just kind of collectivism nonsense. But on YouTube, I feel like you have a lot more, freedom to do what you want, because especially in terms of commentary, because on Twitch commentary's dead. There's nobody that I regard as being remotely smart or entertaining in terms of commentary on Twitch. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I am wrong, it's mostly likely because they are also on Twitch, but they're mainly on YouTube, right? It's such a mess. And of course the PogChamp stuff and the simp cuck stuff, but I feel like I mentioned that with the censorship stuff. It's a fucking awful platform, and I don't know how people can actively support it unless you're kind of already stuck there and, like, you're shackled there with, you know, the ring around your leg with the ball and chain. It's, I don't know, man. It's so just, it's crazy to me. I also just find, and this is the last thing I guess I'll have because I have nothing really else to say, is that most of the popular people on Twitch, and just, like, people on Twitch in general, are just real fucking assholes. I guess. Not even that. It's that they're just not good people, I feel like, is the best way to describe it. I know that seems like a really weird critique. I myself aren't too strong on it, but I look at people like XQC, who I'm pretty sure I might be able to find this, but I might have screenshotted it, of him, like, defending the Twitch banning PogChamp. It's like, these people are just rotten. And of course I say people like Pokemon and Hassan, and likely more. Like, as time goes on, we'll probably find more Twitch psychopaths that come out. YouTube's had its fair share of psychopaths, as I stated, but it's like, with Twitch I feel like they have more damage because Twitch relies so much more on the viewers, right? I don't know, man. This was kind of like, you know, the commandments, like, the 57-page thesis that was, like, nailed onto the door of that church, right? It was like Martin Luther, but it's, like, not that Martin Luther. It was Martin Luther's, like, critiques of the church. There was a name for it, I don't remember it. All I remember from, like, that year is, like, printing press, you know? So, anyways, with all that being said, that was a very long video going through many problems. I hope you now understand at least some of the reason why I like Twitch. Do you like Twitch? Not like Twitch. I hate Twitch. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Not a Freudian slip, I swear. But hey, you tell me what you think of Twitch. Do you hate Twitch? Do you like Twitch? What are your reasons for what you think about Twitch? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am reading comments, by the way. I'm just not responding to them. I'm distancing myself from like the YouTube comments and stuff and shit until the weekend, when I can just relax and focus and get all that stuff done without wanting to blow my brains out. So with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe and leave the comment down below, right? Turn on post notifications. That being said, right, I've been KB Baby. God bless your soul. Stay rad. Don't be radicalized. And I am signing off. Peace.